Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So, myself, this is Chandra. I am here to take up the demo for Oracle Fusion Technical with OIC and AI Agentic Studio. Okay, so we are going to have three demo sessions. Three demo sessions we are going to have. Today, we will talk about complete Fusion Technical. Tomorrow, we'll take complete OIC. Practically, we'll take one integration part so that you will come to know how we are going to teach and how far you are able to understand what we are going to talk. And then we also go for development of agents. That's a part of third demo. Third demo, we are going to talk about this Wednesday, AI agents. So these are the three demos we have. Thursday onwards, our regular classes will be started. It will be same time, 8:30 to 9:30. I request everyone please attend for these three demo sessions so that you will get a full-fledged idea what exactly we are going to teach and what are all the topics we are going to cover and how it's going to be helpful for you. So during this demonstration, if you have any doubts, you can raise the hand and you can go for unmute yourself, no problem. And you can, uh, ask for the doubts, no problem. Okay. So before we start with Fusion Technical and OIC and then AI Agent Studio. Let me just introduce, excuse me, what is Fusion applications? What are different ERP applications we have, different jobs we have, and why the integrations are required. That's what we are going to talk now. Okay. So I just take 10 minutes time, not more than that, to explain about the ERP applications and all. People who are from other ERPs background, maybe you'll get bored couple of minutes, but after that we'll go ahead with our process. Okay. If we look at last 15 years, everybody is talking about the cloud. And of course, last 1 year, everybody is talking about AI agents, artificial intelligence. Okay, we'll talk about artificial intelligence on third demo, day after tomorrow. Today, we'll talk about the cloud. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the integrations. So cloud concept introduced by the different companies. Different companies are introduced cloud concepts in 2010. In 2016, it's got into the limelight. In 2016, everybody has started adopting the cloud. And by 2026, it's very difficult to survive without cloud. And the maintenance are new features or integrations because entire world is on cloud. Obviously, you also should move to the cloud. You in the sense client. That's the reason many of the clients have started moving to the cloud. By last 10 years, many people has upgraded. Still, there are some more people using on-premises. They are also planning to move into the cloud environment. Okay. So basically, cloud is nothing but a virtual server. Basically, cloud is nothing but a virtual server. If there is a client, if the client is having some business, either in one country or multiple countries, either one company or multiple companies, they might be using some software so far, last 10 years, 15 years, last 20 years. They might be using some applications, either one or multiple applications to maintain their day-to-day business activities like financial data, sales data, manufacturing data, HR data, call centers data, customer relationship management data, whatever. They might be using one or multiple applications in their server. That's what we call it as on-premises. That is traditional. Last 30 years, everybody was using it. But last 10 years, clients facing difficulties to maintain huge data traffic. And also they are planning to adapt the new tools and products. But the product-based companies are not providing that on-premises. They are telling that we built the applications and tools on cloud-based. not the on-premises. Cloud-based means you must adapt to the cloud first, then start using the tool or application. So that's the reason it is necessary that every client should migrate from on-premises to cloud if they want to adapt and catch the latest technologies. Yes. So that's why the cloud companies have started providing the best options to the customers. Who are cloud companies in the market right now? Top leaders. AWS is one of the best cloud. AWS, Amazon Web Services. Then Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud and Oracle Cloud. Of course, there are some other cloud companies which are local and global also, but majorly if we look at these are four. Majorly if we look at these are the four companies. What they do, they established data centers across the world in different countries, different regions, around 40 to 48 data centers every company has established. So what will happen? For example, Oracle established two data centers in India. One is in Hyderabad, another one is in Mumbai. They established in 2020. In 2020-21, they established two data centers. In that data centers, we got high-end servers to maintain the cloud computing. What Oracle company is giving the option to the or offerings to the Indian clients is if you are doing a business, if you are facing some issue to maintain your servers, applications, and it's very expensive or time taking, and then you can move from your on premises to our cloud environment. In my data centers, servers are established. You can go ahead with our servers usage and start using your applications in my servers. Even if the client is having their own server, definitely they will maintain separate server, right? They also call it as their data center or their server room. And all the employees will connect to their server every day, day to day, whenever they come to office. They enter IP address or URL and they connect to their servers and start working. Right. The same thing what the cloud companies are offering is we have an excellent infrastructure across the world, the best infrastructure. If you maintain your own server, for example, if it is $100 expense per year, for example, then here it is just $20 only. It means 80% of amount will be saved regarding the infrastructure, whatever the hardware you are using, expenses. So you don't need to buy the hardware, point number one. Point number two, you don't need to install the softwares also. It will automatically install. There are some agents and automations are there. And just you have to start to customize your product or enhance your product or build the product and start using the product according to your requirement. Whenever you are not interested, you can easily shift from one cloud to another cloud if required. Okay. So that's the major advantage with the cloud. Migrations are very easy and very easy to integrate with the multiple applications because everything is on web, right? So we can easily exchange the data between the applications and between the servers also. So that's why cloud concept has got very good feedback as well as success last 10 years. Still, there are many companies are supposed to move from on-premises to cloud applications, either ERP application or some other application, whatever they are. Okay. So these are major companies who are providing the cloud services to the customers. Earlier, Oracle was a software company who will provide a database, Oracle database. Then they started building the ERPs, enterprise applications. Now Oracle also is one of the cloud company providing the cloud services to the customers. What is the meaning of cloud services? If you are maintaining your own server, just to shut down that server, you can lift all your business applications and tools from your server to my server, and I'm ready to give you the service 24 by 7. You can always use my servers on rental basis. You can pay the rent either monthly or yearly or 5 years or 10 years agreemental. And some client says that whenever I use the servers, then I only pay the amount. Yes, no problem. When you are not using, then it is going to be switch off. It depends on your requirement. You can go ahead selecting the different options in the cloud. So that's how the cloud has got success. When we talk about Oracle Cloud, if some client says that, yes, I want to use your Oracle Cloud, means your servers, I want to use your servers, then fine, you can move your applications to my servers and start using it. But at the same time, client is interested to use your products and tools also. Oracle has got excellent tools and products in the cloud. They got different tools. Oracle database is there. Now 26 AI database is there. Apex is one of the number one tool for building the web applications and mobile applications. ADF, of course, we are not using nowadays. This tool has got failed. And reporting, OTBI is excellent. Analytics integrations, Fusion ERPs, Visual Builder Cloud Service, development of rich look and feel applications, front end, Java Cloud Service, writing JavaScript, Java code. Another small ERP for small scale industries, NetSuite ERP. Like that, many tools and products and services are available in the cloud. So cloud means it's not only just take the server on rental basis. We are also providing some tools and products. If you are interested, if you say, I'm okay with my applications, no problem. You can just use my infrastructure and pay the bill. But you are interested to use my tools and product, again, you need to go for subscribe these tools and start using these tools and products and build the products. And if you want to sell it to your customers, of course, you can sell it. Okay. So that's how we see the cloud company's business. So this has got very good success because if you like using the tool, then you will pay the money. Otherwise, you don't need to pay. You can just play it with the tool, and if you like, then you can subscribe and build the applications, and then you can export and then sell it to the customers and all right. That's what actually the advantage with the cloud. Okay, so here when we talk about fusion applications here, ERP stands for, almost everybody knows that if any client is doing some business, enterprise, if there are some enterprises, maybe automobile industry, yeah, banking domain, insurance domain, any of other domain, if they want to maintain their resource in a proper plan. When I say resource, their suppliers, their customers, their employees, and their infrastructure and their brand value, all this comes under the company resource. Right. So we have to use that resources information in proper planning method. Then only we'll be able to sustain in the business, and our business also will be under the control. Right. So obviously, every company will have finance department, HR department, supply, means sales and procurement, CRM, project portfolio like this. So if any client is doing some business to maintain their day-to-day business transactions in a single application, we call it as a ERP. If any software is there that is suitable for any client to maintain their complete accounting data, HR data, supply data, as well as sales data, manufacturing data, customer call center data, projects information, everything, then we call it as a full-fledged ERP software. For example, Tally software is there. It is one of the famous application in India, right? But Tally is not full-fledged ERP. It is good for the accounting, especially for small-scale industries, not for the larger scale industries. Okay, so Tally is good for accounting, but I cannot use the Tally software to maintain my employee salaries, employee compensation or benefits. Maybe it is for small, if you have hundreds of employees, maybe it is useful, but not thousands or lakhs of employees. I cannot use that. So if you say some software is there, it is useful to maintain all your business data. Maybe you are a small scale sector or mid size or large scale industry. It doesn't matter. Your software is going to satisfy. Then we call that as a ERP. Okay. So what are the different ERPs we have in the market? Different ERP applications, whatever we have. SAP is there. SAP is there. Salesforce is there. Microsoft Dynamics, Workday is there. Now, latest one is Oracle Fusion Applications. Oracle itself, they got their own ERP product earlier, old one, Oracle EBS, okay, and PeopleSoft, Siebel, and JD Edwards. But these three, I kept it in red color because all these three ERPs are closed or acquired by Oracle around no 15 years, 20 years back they have acquired, 2005 they acquired all these ERPs. No more PeopleSoft, Siebel, and JD Edwards for the new customers. There are some existing customers who are already using this ERPs, Oracle providing support for them. Okay. But if any new customer says that I want to buy the PeopleSoft software and I want to use this for my business, then Oracle is not suggesting them. What they are telling, better go ahead with the Fusion Applications ERP. Not even EBS also. Oracle is not even suggesting the EBS software for the customers. Even the EBS is their own product, a successful competitor for SAP. Now onwards, almost to Oracle. But definitely, existing customers will be there. It's mandatory that Oracle should provide the support for them. And but one fine day, especially now in the AI era, obviously the customers, if they want to use the artificial intelligence for their business, full-fledged, they are supposed to come to the cloud environment. We see that on the third demo. Okay, so Fusion Applications is the latest ERP software which is introduced by Oracle. Oracle says that this is next generation ERP software. There won't be any new ERP required after this ERP application because this Oracle Fusion ERP is cloud-based 100%. You can use 100% analytics. It is easy for integrate any social application. You can easily go for build the analytics on top of that. You can access from anywhere. This means you can access from desktop, you can access from tab P, so you can also access from mobile, and complete AI features you can go for integrate. So this Fusion ERP is the next generation ERP. Oracle says that there won't be any new ERP. You need it in going forward in the future because complete it's fully AI enabled. Everywhere you got the agents in the application. Going forward, also Oracle provide this. Okay, new agents and all here. Okay. So compared to SAP or Salesforce or Microsoft Dynamics, of course, Microsoft Dynamics is not at all in the list of competitor with Fusion. Workday is good in HCM, but not in the finance or not in the supply chain, not in the ORC or not in the PPM, project portfolio management. EBS is obviously the old on-premises ERP. If any customer wanted to use the cloud and wanted to use the analytics, wanted to use the mobility full-fledged, then AI enabled, they should come to the Fusion applications here. And of course, Salesforce is good in CRM, but not in the finance, not in the HR, not in the sales. And SAP is okay in supply chain management, but not in the HCM, not in the finance compared to Fusion. So Fusion has got very good feedback in the human capital management side, finance side, and supply chain management. Okay. So that's what the Fusion applications ERP here it is. Now we see that there are two types of jobs here and two different types of environments. So Fusion Applications has got two types of environments. One is SaaS model, another one is a PaaS model. Software as a service and platform as a service. Software as a service means public cloud. Small scale industries, if they want to use this software as it is and they want to make some changes, yes, they can go ahead. Platform as a service means private cloud, dedicated server, large scale industries. Obviously, they want to modify the product extensively. They want to go for expand and build the new modules, new pages, new integrations, and new features. Definitely, they need to go for private cloud. That is a pass. But so far, if you look at last 10 years, only SaaS model has got very good projects. 90% small scale sector has implemented Fusion applications. Here, we could not find much technical work. We could not find much integration work. Now the people have started PaaS model, platform as a service. It's a private cloud. Okay. SaaS project, you will see 4 months to 6 months. I don't think so, more than 6 months required for the implementations. But PaaS model, it takes minimum 3 years. You take any project, minimum 2 to 3 years because you need to build the products right from the scratch and deploy it and integrate and build the new workflows, new approval processes and data. Of course, data migration is here, but here you see the data validation as well as migrations process and all here. Now the platform as a service means private cloud integrations are started successfully now. Okay. So if any client says that I want to use the Fusion Applications ERP software, the next question Oracle asks the client, do you want to use this application in the SaaS model or PaaS model? Indirectly, SaaS server or PaaS server. SaaS means it is public and the same server is used by the multiple clients. And of course, there will be a security. That's a cloud concept. Computing layers will be there. Okay. But PaaS model means dedicated server will be allocated to the customer. Of course, this is expensive. Earlier, customers were thinking that it is expensive. Why do I need to come to the cloud? Because already I'm using my servers and my ERP software. So why do I need to come to the again cloud? Because the same expenditure I'm getting. So I'm not interested. That type of feedback we were getting. But now the prices has gone down, and because of this AI era, obviously customers are supposed to move to the cloud environment and use the latest applications and tools and adapt the AI technology according to the requirement. Okay. So whenever we talk about some other things like infrastructure as a service, data as a service. Infrastructure as a service means, as I said, I wanted to use only your server on rental basis. I don't want your tools and products. I have already my tools and software applications. I will just lift all these applications from my server and shift into the cloud and start using the applications and tools. Okay. So I don't want to go with new your tools and products. That is, yes, infrastructure as a service. DaaS is something data as a service. It means like, for example, you will connect to Naukri application and start downloading the data, right? So you're just taking the data from that servers. You are not taking any other things. That's a data as a software. But these two things are completely different business compared when we talk about the ERP softwares. Okay. When we talk about ERP applications, whether you are working in SaaS model or PaaS model, SaaS model means very few things will be done. PaaS model means yes, no limit. You can build whatever you want, you can customize whatever you want, and you can go for adapt the other applications, whatever the way you required, because it's a dedicated server. Okay. There are two types of jobs in Fusion applications, functional and technical. Earlier ERP applications, there was a DBA job, but now the DBA job is zero. We don't find any DBAs in the cloud environment, but there is separate role. Cloud administrators or cloud architects are there. That is completely on Oracle. Product-based company will take care. For example, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Oracle partners doesn't need DBS because that complete job has taken over by the Oracle company. Okay. Maybe you are going to have some administrator who will go for schedule the process and other things, but that also has become now technical job we are supposed to do. Okay. Earlier, when we were talking about the ERP applications, how many roles were there? Means three roles: DBA, functional, and technical in on premises. But now, if you are saying you are working in Oracle or any ERP applications, cloud based, what is your role? Whether you are a functional or technical. So I'm a technical consultant or a functional consultant. Only two roles we see. So functional is nothing but complete doing the setups, configurations, business process, requirement gathering, designing, testing, delivery, support. These all things will come. Technical means obviously you will find two types of technical, SaaS and PaaS model. We'll find two types of technicals here, SaaS model as well as the PaaS model. So earlier, SaaS technical means we used to build the BI reports, OTBI dashboards, data loading. You are going to load the data. And if you require data extracts, you are going to build the extracts here. And fast formulas is related for HCM, not required for that. Here it is. That is only for HR consultants, personalizations. This was the technical, for SaaS model. But when it comes to the PaaS model, we are supposed to build the integrations. Integrations we are supposed to build. Redwood pages we are supposed to customize, and AI agents you are supposed to develop this. And VBCS, Visual Builder Cloud Service, that is for development of new pages. If you want to build the new pages, this. Okay. So we are going to cover all these things except VBCS, Visual Builder Cloud Services. I'll show one example how to build one simple page and what is the process for deployment. Okay. because that itself is a different, that itself takes around 40 hours time for development of VBCS. Okay. It's not part of our current syllabus here. And current syllabus is going to be complete SAS technical we are going to discuss, complete SAS technical, and also the integrations, OICS, Redwood, as well as the artificial intelligence. So this is all we are going to learn. Okay. So this is about the introduction. So before we start actual our fusion technical, and when we talk about this here. So any doubts here so far, whatever we have discussed, please. So after completion of the question, yeah, you can unmute yourself and ask for the doubts, no problem.
Yeah,
Chandra,
hi
this
sir.
is Supendra.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Chandra, I am having 14 years of experience,
Yeah,
7 years in non-technical, 3 years in semi-technical, and last 3 years in Oracle application support. I mean, user provisioning, deprovisioning, concurrent manager scheduling, and
yeah.
all these things. Last 15 days, I have been doing the research, and I find that Oracle SCM functional is fitting in my mind. But when I go to learn these Oracle technical things, I am not having a confidence on me. It's a self doubt. But I found this field very interesting. Do you think I will be able to do it?
Yes, yes. See, basically, the prerequisite for this course is SQL.
And
If
I'm
you are
not
good
that
in,
good at
if you
not
are,
that good at.
you can learn, you can start learning. See, SQL learning, it won't take much time if you sit 6 hours. 6 hours, if you put it as an effective, there
Mhm.
will be you can learn. And we have other trainer also who will teach you for special classes. If required, you can join in that classes also. If somebody says that I'm not that much good in SQL and all.
And will I be able to get a job even if I don't have much functional knowledge about?
The functional is different course and this
Okay.
is technical. So whatever is required for technical, that we are going to learn. Whatever the topics are required for technical people related to the functional, that we will be learning, like procure to pay cycles, order to cash cycle, that we will be learning.
Okay. I got it.
Yes. Next,
Yeah, hi Chandra.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
so this is Shiva. Chandra, actually, I am Oracle Apex developer, having
Okay.
around 7 years of experience. So
Okay.
will this helpful to me, this Oracle Fusion? I mean,
100%. 100% it will be
okay,
helpful because Apex, as you are already working in Apex, okay. So
yeah,
whatever the D2K projects are there, those projects
okay,
Oracle is planning to migrate to their own applications on premises Apex. Okay.
okay,
So D2K
and
forms and all here. So then Fusion applications is a vast. Here we cannot use Apex, but we will be using the integrations and VBCS, right? So this
okay,
going to be full-fledged.
okay. So, and one more question, Chandra, like, yeah, so based on the demo, based on the discussion, I mean, based on the demo that you have given as of now, so what I understood is like OCI is Oracle Cloud Infrastructure is mainly infrastructure as a service, is it? And this Fusion is SaaS and PaaS.
No, no.
Is my understanding correct here?
OCI is different. OIC is
Okay,
different.
okay.
OCI is a cloud infrastructure. Okay. So
Yeah.
that is actually detailed. We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. In the
Okay,
integrations
okay.
part. Right now, I can tell OCI Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Indirectly, this is a, as I said earlier, there was a job called DBA, right?
Yes, yes.
That job is now OCI developer.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
when customer called to Oracle company saying that I have the business, these are the applications I am using, this is what the data, like I have 20,000 suppliers and 1 lakh customers and 7,000 employees, like that he is to tell what is his data volume, business applications and all. Then OCI developer should suggest the server
Okay,
configuration to the customer. That's what OCI developer job. This is
got it.
integrations. This is integration. If your client is using multiple applications, if they want to exchange the data between the applications, we need to build the integrations. That's where the OIC will come.
Okay. So is it in the current job market, Chandra, this Oracle Fusion currently?
The Oracle Fusion is just a starting point.
Okay.
Last 8 years, 9 years, whatever happened, it was SaaS model, software as a
Okay.
service. There were a lot of functional requirements because when client choose the environment as SaaS model, we don't find much technical work over there. As I just now shown the environment, right? Two types of
Yes, yes.
environments I have shown. So in the SaaS
Okay.
model, you need to just build the reports and data load and extract and do some personalization. One technical person was sufficient
Okay.
for one particular project. Maybe 4 or 5 functional people were there, one technical, fine. But now, client large scale industries, definitely when they come to the cloud, they go with the PaaS model because they will have multiple applications, they will have multiple domains, different modules which are not there. We need to build the custom modules. We need to develop the pages and all. Definitely, we require the PaaS technical consultant. Now it is just started.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Chandra,
you,
I
Chandra.
have one
That's
follow-up question.
Yeah.
So, as of now, what I'm seeing on the screen, the cloud PaaS technical, do I need to use SQL or PL SQL for all these
SQL.
syllabus?
SQL required. SQL required.
For everything in
Mandatory.
the syllabus?
Yes. Everything, everywhere we use the SQL. PLSQL, if you have some basic idea, fine. Otherwise, not required.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So when we talk about the fusion technical, so why we have to learn all these three and what is the advantage with of all these three? See, we are all working in ERP applications, senior consultants. Our packages also more, and we may be drawing more than 20 lakhs or around 30 lakhs or 30 plus also, 30 lakhs, 30 LPA plus. Okay, so we should be very strong in technical side in any area of that. So we are supposed to learn the technical, fusion technical, and then learn the integrations and learn the AI agents development. Someone used to learn only integrations. If you learn only integrations, you should be very clear, right? Where exactly we will go for implement these integrations. Let's say in supply chain management, I want to develop one integration for sales order. First of all, you have to be very clear how to create a sales order. What are the different roles are required, different privileges are required. How will you provide the data access to the particular business units? And when the integration is developed, how will you test that whether integration is working or not? Let's say you are trying to load the data from legacy systems that you have scheduled it by using the integrations. So you developed an integration for supplier invoices and integration is working. How will you test it from the application? From Fusion applications also, we are supposed to check the security. We are supposed to verify the applications and everything. Here it is, right? So from Fusion technical point of view, we will be in depth of security, approvals, and two cycles are very important in the domain. One is procure to pay cycle, another one is order to cash cycle. Means we are going to discuss POAP, GL, OMAR, GL, these modules. And in this modules, complete tables, important queries we are going to discuss. And we'll be talking about how to build the BI reports, master detail, development of busting concepts with security, and working with analysis, OTBI dashboards, how to deploy these dashboards, and data migration process, conversion strategy, how we are going to load the data, how we are going to extract the data, and how to work with the approvals. We'll be talking about the workflows, workflow notifications and all. And of course, it is very simple concept, value sets and flex fields. One day session can be done very easily. And especially Redwood pages, what are different personalizations can be done, achieved. And if at all there is a Redwood page, what are the strategy you are supposed to follow for the Redwood pages? And when we say data migration, there are some built-in tools like a BDI, ADF desktop integrator like that. Then how we can load the data by using the APIs also, REST API or SOAP APIs. When you are talking about the APIs, we'll go with the basics onwards. Like we'll start working with the web services, we'll start working with the APIs, and we'll go ahead with the development of the REST or SOAP APIs. Okay. And how we call this SOAP or REST services from the integration, that also will be discussing. Okay, so that will be complete end to end. So you are going to get a complete, hands-on experience on about the ERP application, Fusion Technical here. So this is purely on the reporting part, data migrations, both inbound and outbound, using ADF desktop integrator, using a BDA process, using REST and SOAP APIs. So that's what we are going to do that here it is. And of course, it's migration process, how we do from development to testing, instance testing to production, that we'll be discussing, and project different phases, and how will you prepare the resumes and interviews. And the best part is here from RTL, what we are providing is from RTL. For everything, we will provide you an Udemy free course where you will have the interview questions and answers practically. It's not like, okay, this is the question and this is the answer. For example, if they ask you, tell me how will you do the supplier data migration process? Okay. So in that scenario, what are the steps we'll follow? That I'll show you that anyway we'll be doing practically. Practically we'll be doing here. At the same time, when you are going to clear an interviews, when you are going to attend for the interviews, obviously you need some points which you need to go for a refresh, right? So that I'll be preparing a practical course that I'll be giving you the access. Okay, that is for the Fusion Technical point of view. Okay, so anything doubts here in the Fusion Technical integration, I'll take up tomorrow, as I said. Okay, so this is about Fusion applications, technical point of view syllabus. So after completion of this course, whatever we are going, it takes around 2 months. 2 months, maybe 1 week or 10 days additionally extended, weekly 5 days, every day 1 hour 15 minutes. 8:30 to 9:30 is 1 hour is actual time, but obviously when we are learning technically, 10-15 minutes more will be required. Maybe due to some errors or whatever the reason, we will extend, and not more than that, not more than 10-15 minutes. If someone is having office timings sharp at 9:30 or 10, they can exit, no problem, because there will be a video and I'll be sharing it in the Google Drive. You can go for download those videos. Okay. And then you can ask for the doubts. We'll be creating a WhatsApp group, that WhatsApp group, you will have the, doubts and everything you will be communicating. Yeah. And I will be providing complete server access, Fusion Technical, Fusion server access, OIC server access, AI Agent Studio, this server access. 3 different servers we are going to get server access, how to create and how to develop the components in those servers, that we will be seeing practically. Okay. I thought of I'll take it one practical component today, log into the procure to pay. But unfortunately, I need to attend for one of the event that was a bad. So I'm supposed to attend for that. So we'll take up tomorrow. I'm supposed to take up to 9:30, but I'm closing at 9:10. So due to this incident happened. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow 8:30 a.m. IST. Tomorrow I'll take Fusion Technical component first. First 20 minutes I'll develop one component here. I'll show you. And then we'll go for integration. And we also develop one integration tomorrow. Okay. And then we'll go for day after tomorrow this. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can communicate. You can see this video here. You can always see this video here in this YouTube channel. And most probably our executives also will be available after 1 o'clock immediately. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see
One
you tomorrow.
second. Hello.
Yeah.
So how long this instance will be provided? This Fusion.
Fusion applications instance, we give it for 1 year. This Fusion Technical. AI Agent Studio also will give 1 year. And integrations, we will give it for 3 to 4 months.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry for that. I am leaving early, 15-20 minutes. Catch you tomorrow. We'll cover that tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.